I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of how my rental car was broken into in broad daylight about 5 p.m. on a busy street.
Yo, I just came out to the window on my rental car totally broken.
Ironically, my MacBook Pro was actually in that neon grocery bag in the top of the frame, and my backpack was sitting on top of my hoodie literally 3 inches away. So when I saw my rental car had been broken into, I quickly look around for cameras because it's 2018. I immediately saw that the local Tex-Mex restaurant had a camera pointed pretty much exactly at my car. I thought I couldn't have gotten luckier in this respect. These video clips take place in the back room of the restaurant. I'm standing with two police officers capturing this video on the screen with my phone via Snapchat. From now on, I'll let the video play uninterrupted and break it down after.
What they use. Yeah, he's got a window punch. First thing, window punch. Just a bag.
Here I play through it the second time to break things down a little more. So you notice the timestamp, 5:37 p.m. It's broad daylight even though it's winter time. And the officer who showed up said that he had responded to 5 other of these calls that night. This guy is the spotter, and he's going to give a subtle head nod indicating he spotted something quick and easy to steal. It was my backpack in this case. He walks by, but he's definitely connected. And these two guys do the dirty work. And a car drives right by in the background 20 feet away, right as they smash the window. And this guy stares directly at the camera. Unfortunately, it's the typical, blurry face security footage. He uses a window punch to break the window, and the other guy jams his arm in and grabs the backpack. If you look carefully, they're gone in 5 seconds. It's literally one of those cases of it all happened so fast. This is a short clip of the aftermath from when I got the car home a few hours later that night. Shards of glass had literally gone everywhere, from in the crevices of the back seat to under the front seats, all in the door shell, and some of it was even in the driver's footwell. I found a local place that had the glass in stock and picked it up and had it put in within 24 hours. Out of the whole ordeal, the piece of glass was the most expensive thing, at $80. If you look closely at the timestamps, you'll see that from when they hit the window to when they're walking away is literally about 5 or 6 seconds. In a lot of ways, you could call this the perfect crime because there's almost no way to get caught unless a police officer happens to be 10 feet away. And that's what happened in this case. These guys were never caught and there was never any recourse. I'm sure within 10 minutes, my backpack, along with all my worthless belongings, was shoved in a dumpster a block away. Like I said earlier, the most expensive thing in this whole outcome is the window at $80. Second to that is probably my $50 backpack and then the MacBook Pro charger. But aside from that, all I had were pencils and some notebooks. If someone had held me up and said, "We're going to take your backpack or break the window," I would have said that's an easy choice. Here's the backpack. It reminds me of a story my friend told me from when he lived in D.C. for years. Within about 6 months, his car window was broken into and his radio was stolen about 4 times. The window was so much more expensive to replace than the radio, he eventually wisened up and started leaving the car door unlocked at night.